Hello everybody, welcome to episode 28 of the Digimon Pendulum 20th series here, and it's been a little bit. I say that in more the terms of that our Digimon have actually, evolved a few times around, and that's just because, things have happened. Also because, work shifts have been kind of weirdly scheduled, I don't know. It's a bit of an inconvenience way of days being planned out or whatever. But yeah, I guess the fun joys of that. Also, when I came home today, I was supposed to do the video earlier, and then weirdly people in my house were freaking out about, it not being clean or something like that. I don't know. Apparently someone was coming over to visit. One of those, nonsensical things where you're guess it's my problem. It's okay, I guess we'll deal with that nonsense. And I did deal with the nonsense. I went to go clean up the game room, pretty much. But yeah, things that should have been, done earlier got pushed away for some weird reason. But yeah, so overall, we do got all of our Digis here. As you noticed, a lot of our Digis have actually evolved. I don't even know how far they've evolved, actually, from, the last current episode to this this new one here. But here we go, we got our boys. We got not the, I think the ultimate form of, Lavarvomon or whatever. Yeah, things have actually happened. A good chunk of stuff has happened with our, digital monsters here. So let's see if we can get to which ones have happened so far. So we'll talk about the bunnies here. We did have Terriermon in the last episode here. Or not last episode, but in the last evolution. I didn't get to show off, sadly. Overall, pretty cool one. And then we had this beautiful dino boy who now has wings. I mean, look at him. He's adorable. I love how he goes from, a normal dragon-y boy to now, a full-on, just dragon. He's now becoming, final forms and stuff like that. But overall, they're doing pretty well off, and pretty much chilling. I do need to go through a lot of battles for the rest of these guys. I mean, look at this adorable Gargomon, or Gundramon. I forget the name of it. It's the Gun Bunny, pretty much. He's doing pretty well, though. Nothing too crazy with him going on. Single. Do a little bit of a battle here. So yeah, we just need to do the 15 battles for the bunnies. I need to start the other 15 for the other side, which we'll show off in just a second. Yeah, we're doing that quick old battle here, and we're going to look at where we're at currently in this whole, kind of battle system here. I figured I'll probably do the battles, after the fact, because, why not? Might as well, you know. But so we got 8 battles on this side, and then on this side here, we're also doing pretty decently, so nothing too crazy gone on this side here, mostly because for the fact of, besides having Lotmon and XVmon, XVmon has not evolved yet, because XVmon is a Jogress evolution, so he actually requires a Jogress to get past this point. Seriously, if you take him, Jogress with a Virus-type Digimon, he'll go down the basic, Arrow Vidramon route. But if you want to take him down the Pale Dramon route, you actually have to do the whole Stingmon route. So, depending on which route you want to take, that's what your boy kind of becomes overall, which is kind of cool. It's really interesting they did leave those options in there. I kind of wish they left for, another option to, have, an armor evolution, if you did battles or whatever. I felt like that would have been very interesting to try, but, I don't know. I guess, I can't complain, really. It's one of those things where it's I would love to see armor evolutions in one of these devices sometime. I would love to see an armor evolution in the concept of, sort of digi-battles or something, or how the Tamagotchi Connections, had the event items you get or whatever. So, you would have to grind money or whatever to get this event item that lets you evolve. I would love to see, a Digimon try that in a sense. We've had item management in Digimon before, but, I feel like it could be used a lot more better in devices like that. Because, you never see it be used hey, here's an armor egg or whatever. For all your effort, you get an armor egg, and that allows you to do this evolution. But, you still have to, fill out specific stats and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a very interesting way of doing it. I know, Digimon probably will never get to that point, but it's, it kind of feels sad that they never have experimented that far, like they did with Tamagotchi. It's wouldn't you want, a Sunny Chi type evolution, or, whatever the Diamond Jewel one was? Or, a Kuro Mama Chi type concept, where it's, you give it an item, after it's done, like, all the stuff or whatever, to make it, like, a negative version. Like, I feel like that could work so easily in like, Digimon, but surprisingly, it never has happened. But we're going to take our boy XVmon over here, and we're finally going to actually, like, Jogress him, because why not? Take our boy, take that one, take our boy Stingmon here, and we get a really cool Digimon, which I'm super excited about that. Look at that, XVmon and Stingmon! Both adorable and absolutely gorgeous pixel art for both of them, by the way. Especially XVmon. Especially after, like, how derpy Vmon is in this device. Like, the rest of the evolutions are amazing. It's just kind of sad that Vmon, like, the main guy, overall, is, like, super derpy. We got Paildramon here. I say he still actually looks pretty accurate for Paildramon. Overall, I really do enjoy this guy. Let's actually do a bit of training with him to see how he looks overall. So we get to be super excited about this one. Pretty much in like 48 hours, he'll be doing his whole like basic evolutions. So get ready for that. So stand up to the fight. Da da ba da 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 da. So yeah, from this point onwards, we're just kind of chilling with these guys and doing battles mainly. Like, at this point, these are battling Mons. I probably should have done, like, I can't even do tag battles in a technical sense, I guess. So, yeah, I guess today we'll probably just focus on doing, like, a lot of just singles battles for our main guys here. Since, why not? I don't know. Actually, probably it'd be smart to do tag battles on this side. Because, of Larvomon or whatever over here. Because he needs to do another 15 battles, and we actually have to do that for him. So we need to get him all situated up and everything. I might purposely do... I don't know, now I'm back and forth on that. It's like, do I really want to bother? I am going to bother, because I'm going to be dumb and forget my battle percentages and stuff like that. So, oh well, we're going to just chill out with the Digimon and singles battles. Because I'm not a smart man, and I never was a smart man in the first place, so it does not matter. But there we go, got some nice little battles there going on for us. We're already at 8 for this guy, so I'm not too worried about like what's ever going to go on for at least this boy here. Because like overall, we're just kind of having to chill with them, get the battles done with, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have been pretty much chilling with me over like my work day. It's just, like I said, it's been a little bit weird like issues with trying to make videos. Because, like, the other day, my girlfriend had to get up, like, at 4 in the morning to do whatever for her job. And so I just kind of let her sleep in. It's what it was like. I was like, okay, makes sense. And then I pretty much, like, when she got, like, back or whatever, she wanted to sleep in. So I let her do that as well. One of those things where it's like, I was like, I can do the video a little bit later. Didn't bother me. And then, pretty much today, I was supposed to do the video earlier. I was not expecting the other people in the house to be like, I was like, ugh, what's wrong with y'all? They were complaining about cleaning house, even though it's mostly their fault for it being kind of dirty, but oh well. I'll clean up my own little dirtied section. I only have, like, it's like one of those things where it's like, don't make much sense, but okay, y'all. I know, I mainly just organized the game room, because there's a few things that were supposed to be done in the game room that I haven't done in a little bit, so that was kind of more my fault. So, for example, I have, like, iPod docks that I haven't set up in there, so I set up the iPod dock. At some point, I'll probably work again on it to, like, fix it up a little bit better to work on other weird little projects in there. But for right now, it's nothing too crazy, really, going on in there. Like, I have a 5-disc player and then a weird vinyl player that I got for cheap at Goodwill that I plan to set up at some point. But I have to figure out how I kind of want to do some of those little projects. It's one of those things where it's like, I need to work on it. I need to figure it out. Because also in the process of doing that, I must have to figure out what my, like, thumbnail design will be for, like, the next virtual pet series as well. Which I'm assuming will be whichever one wins. I don't know. I look back at those polls in a current state, like, I see the Pendulum Cycle is winning so far in the current polls that are going on. But, like, I also see the Tamagotchi for You crawling up there. So it's like, ooh, it's kind of hard to judge which one will be the winner. And there's still 2 other options, so who even knows, like, you never know, like, who could, like, take over in the end. So it's one of those, like, watching over it and seeing what happens, like, what's all going on. But pretty much those series pretty much are going until, like, the end of this one. So, like, once these guys pretty much end is when the series will end. When the series ends is when that poll will end. So, reminder, y'all, if you have not done that yet, go vote in the poll. It is a very important poll if you want to have picks on the next Digimon series. Or not Digimon series, next Virtual Pet series. So, yeah, if you want, like, a Tamagotchi or, like, an Odd Pet, go vote on that. That is kind of my plan for, like, overall for this channel, is, like, just to kind of set up stuff for, like, voting purposes. Because I feel like I don't reach all the V-Pets I'd like to do. And at this point, it's like, I'm okay with running any V-Pet. Virtual Pets just kind of make me happy. I'd rather just run things that, like, I'd enjoy with, like, others or whatever, or, like, what people actually want to see for this channel. Because, like, I run Virtual Pets on my own time, too. So it's, like, one of those things where it's like, hey, y'all just pick whatever y'all want to see for this channel. I don't know. Well, I sort of have picks over it, because I am the one that picks, like, whatever is going on for this channel. And we did our battles for that. We did 3 more than we're supposed to. Oops. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. I'm going to probably just do, like, tag battles for, like, the next round anyway. But, yeah. So, overall, like, gotta get, like, all set up for, like, those cool little video ideas. With those coming up, so it's like, Because I don't know. I've been oversimplifying thumbnails nowadays, because, like, before I used to struggle with, like, posting thumbnails and creating each one. For this series, I came up with a very unique idea. Well, it's not really unique, it was just everything is already kind of placed in a sort of way, and I can kind of get around with doing it pretty easily. There is ways I'll probably change it in the next upcoming series, like the location of the number and stuff like that, because, like, looking at it on the YouTube specs or whatever, it's like, I don't know if I like where its current positioning is at. But that's the whole fun of this. Like, that's kind of the joy of the YouTube thing, is I get to mess around with it and keep adjusting to myself and doing whatever. And in tomorrow's episode, we do actually get to deal with some Digimail, I think, as well. So get super excited for that. Yeah, we were getting some weird Digimail. I don't know if you would call it virtual pet mail. Heck, it might be more closer like Digivice mail, to be honest. But, like, I don't even know if you'd call it that really either. But, yeah, so we're getting some cool V-Pet mail in tomorrow. I'm super excited about it because, like, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, ooh, for me. Because that's what I like, and that's the best part about the whole fun of Digimon stuff, is I can sit around and be like, yay! To be honest, if you're on, like, the Humulos servers or whatever, you probably already know what I picked up. I picked up a Vital Bracelet, and I picked up a bunch of set of dims. Y'all get to see the dims tomorrow. They don't know which dim will come in first, and I haven't even mentioned which dims I even bought, so get ready for that. At some point, we will see the Vital Bracelet come in. I don't know if the Vital Bracelet will actually ever be a series on this channel or not. It's kind of one of those weirder devices. I mainly did it because it just kind of seemed interesting to me. I originally owned, like, the original Vital Bracelet back in the day, and I found it to be horrible of a device experience. But I had a lot of people tell me that, like, hey, you should try out, like, the later ones, the V or the BE or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll try out one of them. I pretty much just picked up a BE because, like, finally, like, a decent offer came in, and I was like, I'll take that. I was going to do the V, but then, like, I figured, why not just do a BE or whatever? It kind of seemed a bit more convenient in the sense, like, full backwards compatibility and stuff like that. And since app compatibility is not really a thing anymore for the virtual Vital Bracelet, it's like a oh well moment. And by the way, if anyone is ever curious, do not trust Bandai and apps. Like, seriously, this is, like, the one thing I will state right now. If Bandai has an app, you should not be trusting it. Well, For their virtual pets, at least. Like, it's a cool concept. I like the idea. Like, they'll have the interconnectivity with the app function or whatever. But, like, every time Bandai does this, they just discontinue the app, and then you now have, like, a half-hearted device. And that's, like, it's happened 2 times already with, like, Digimon and Tamagotchi. Or it's, like, happened with Digimon and Tamagotchi, I should say. Because, like, the Tamagotchi On lost its whole, like, app functionality. And that took out, like, a giant part of that whole, like, thing. And on the other side of the spectrum, you're just, like, with, like, Digimon Vital Bracelet, it, like, took out, like, the backups and, like, online battling and stuff like that. It's, like, one of those things where it's, like, it's like, y'all took out a bit too much in there. I guess that's, like, that's the whole point of, like, the, that one whole Preservation Game Act thing that's going on around, where it's, like, trying to, like, preserve the games that you own. Because, like, the idea of each game is it's under, like, a sort of license. You have, like, a license to hold it. And in terms of digital media, at some point, that license can be taken away from you. But in the case of, like, physical media, you always will hold on to that, in a sense, just because, like, it's physically there. No matter what, it's not connected to, like, a server or anything. It's, like, what always makes, like, older video games and stuff like that a bit more interesting, that idea, where it's, like, sure, the Vital Bracelet lost its functionality because of it being a digital app, but you always have something like the D3 and the Wonder Swan, because those are always physically there. Those are, like, the physical options of those. And, of course, like, there's always, like, some type of market there to, like, get a hold of those devices, in a sense. Because, like, sure, used markets do sometimes suck and everything. Scalpers and all that nonsense. But, like, no matter what, there's always a type of market there. Unlike a digital game, or like any sort of digital presence, it doesn't always have that as an option. So it's one of those things where you gotta be like, and really think about that. But there we go. Pretty much I'll be doing battles after this, so hopefully y'all have enjoyed the bit of this weird episode. Sorry for it taking so long to come out. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but oh well. Tomorrow we'll have a normal episode at the regular time again, so get ready for that. We also have some Digimail coming in, so be super excited for that. I'm super excited for it. Like, I don't know, it's one of those things. I don't get too much virtual pet mail as I once did, mostly because at this point I've collected a lot of random things. And of course, remember to check the description down below. I will be linking the poll. So if you want to go vote in for the next Virtual Pet series, just check the description and you will have that option there. Remember, it pretty much goes till the end of the series. So the second this series does come to an end, the poll also will come to an end. So get ready for that. And I don't know how I'll mention whichever device won the poll or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. So we're gonna be chilling with these guys. They're overall doing pretty well. I'm super excited about all the Digimon here. We got some sick Digimon, and it's pretty much just battle central at this point. So I can be doing fun battles, and the best part about that is tomorrow is Wednesday, so that means I can really do battles. Because Wednesday is like my chill day, and like nothing really goes too heavily down on Wednesday. Wednesday is one of those days where it's like chill with the Mons, and I get to just work and have fun with them. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, ooh! I'm super excited about it. I don't know. I like messing around with random things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. So I'll see y'all later, and that's it. Bye. And I also need to remember to take pictures today, because I've been really bad at doing Digimon pictures. Don't forget to vote on the poll. And I will see y'all later. Bye. Bye.